Hey everyone, Chillstar Beauty here. Today I'll be showing you how I created this fall inspired mani. But first, I want to give a quick disclaimer. I purchased everything you see here in the video. None of this is PR. However, I am a Maniology ambassador, so if you're interested in any of the products I'm using, you can get 10% off using my code CHILLS10. I put the links down below in the description box. These are affiliated, so I do get a small commission if you use my code. If you don't want to use it, that's okay. I put the main Maniology website down below there too. Let's get started. So starting off, I used Autumn's Up by CHIC Glaze. This is a light mustard cream, very beautiful, 2 coats, opaque, no problems. I applied this on my ring finger so that I could have some contrast from the green that I'm going to be using on all of my other fingers, so totally recommend this. Alright, and then on all the other fingers, I use Love 'Em and Leaves 'Em by CHIC Glaze. This is also part of that Autumn Spice collection. Totally worth it. 2 coats. This is actually opaque. You could get away with 1 coat, but I prefer 2 coats on polish just to feel like there's some plumpness to my nails, so definitely recommend. So I'm about to stamp. I'm going to be using Cuticula's nail tape. This does contain latex. So if you do have a latex allergy, please don't use it. I mean, unless you're a rebel like me, I do have a latex allergy. However, it's not severe, I should say, but I only do 1 finger at a time. And then afterward, I'll use a sticky base coat, as you can see here by Maniology. This is great if you need a little extra time to apply your stamps. Alright, so the plate that I'll be using today is going to be the M164 by Maniology Autumn Wishes. This is perfect for anybody that just needs that one fall plate. It's perfect because it has like plaid, pumpkins, leaves, small images, big images. It works great in all ways. Alright, and then I'm going to use the 2-in-1 image shrinking stamper set. Now, I didn't use the shrinking part to this, but I did want to use this stamper part to it because it has a firm squish to it, which is perfect for fine lines and details, especially for like plaid or tiny little details. So really enjoyed this. Perfect. I'm going to go with this pumpkin image for my ring finger. I did use Saddle Up by Maniology. It's a red-brown type color, very creamy, very beautiful. You want to make sure that you have enough polish on the plate before you scrape. So just make sure that you do a quick scraping motion. I did a couple times here. As you can see, yes, there is that little tiny follicle. I don't know what that is, but yes, it does end up unfortunately on my finger, and I only noticed it when I was doing my editing. Love it. But otherwise, this stamps really, really well. Love this color. Alright, so before I rip the latex off, because it's so satisfying, clean up your images around the cuticle in the crevice. Otherwise, you will regret it. That is for sure. So I'm just basically cleaning up all the little areas that stuck to my crevice area. I don't know how many times I'm going to say crevice, but then I will do the big peel. It feels so good. Alright, so I used this Straight Up Black by Maniology, or this one says Bundle Monster. I wanted this little tiny Hello Fall to stamp over the pumpkins to kind of give it some pop, and it was perfect. Alright, so I wanted some contrast, so I went with Evergreen by Maniology. It's very creamy, very bright. This is perfect on dark green nails. When you're going to put the polish on, again, make sure that you have plenty of polish on your plate so that you don't end up with bald patches, especially with lines. And this is why it's so crucial that you make sure that you have plenty on there, but you also scrape, a couple times. And then depending on the angle of the lines, I will normally roll in that angle. So if it's at a diagonal, I go at a diagonal. If it's going from top to bottom at a vertical, I top from bottom, that's how I roll. As for this nail, make sure that you're cleaning up. This time I did acetone. The first time I did this, I was so irritated. This is my second time doing this nail because your girl's a klutz and unfortunately one of the little stinking lines flicked back onto the tacky nail, and yeah, not cool, dude. Alright, and then before I put my top coat on, I use the Smudge Free Top Coat by Maniology. It is an absolute must now because, let's be honest, you go to work so hard on your mani and then it smears because of your top coat. So yeah, this is an absolute must. And then after I give like a few minutes for my smudge free top coat to dry, I then put on my regular top coat that I use, which is my Super Chic liquid macro quick drying top coat. Oh my goodness, I actually said it correct. But yes, I put this on, it dries really quickly, glossy finish, love it, couldn't ask for more. So were you inspired by my mani? Are you ready for fall? Let me know down below what you thought of this whole video. Did you like the color scheme? Are you loving the vibes with this? Not only that, are you going to pick up anything from Maniology.com? Let me know. Don't forget to use my code CHILLS10 if you do want to pick up anything. I will be having some more of these videos. Otherwise, you can check out these right now. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you then. Take care and stay chilly.